Well, it's finally here. This is what I'm throwing for the 2024 season for the most part. Things vary between weeks. Obviously, I'll have some more mid-ranges in if we're not playing at Glendevere or whatnot. This is exactly the bag I used for my practice round today at Glendevere. We'll start with putters. Okay. First off, an Envy. This thing's awesome. It's overstable. It finishes hard to the left. Feels great in the hand, as I'm sure a lot of you guys know. We'll go to the technical putters now. Got a Big Z zone. This was one of my original zones, if not my original zone that I had. It says 2018, so I probably had at least one before. The A5 in 700 plastic, I believe. I'm not really sure. It's a Luke Humphrey special. It's like whenever I want to throw the zone but don't want as hard of a finish, I'll reach for this. In this little back slot, I keep a Luke Sampson Glow Berg, not Berg X, a little straighter. Just falls out of the sky. It's perfect for so many upshots. And then the best of the bunch, Warlocks. I freaking love these. I have one of mine in for kind of longer putts and throws. And then I have the pure white Warlocks. These are my go-tos for putters. It makes putting so much easier. Obviously, this thing I haven't really gotten in touch with the putt, but it throws amazing, it feels amazing. And if you haven't already, go pick one up. Gateway's awesome. Okay, to mid-ranges. Don't have too many. In the bag this week, but 4 of these have been in the bag all season, starting with the deflector. It's just an absolute meat hook. It's so overstable. It's a fantastic disc. Next most stable would be the Pyro. This one's also been in my bag since the beginning of the season. These MVP slower discs are really hard to compete with. My favorite mid-range is the Glow Hex. This one's pretty new. It still has some stability left. This one will actually get up and turn more. This is the newest addition to the bag and one of the oldest. It's my first Glow MD3 from Dustin Riles. He gave it to me as soon as I got on Discmania back in the day. And it's finally back in the bag. I needed something that would kind of turned on its own more so. And this thing is an absolute beast. A B. Earhart special. It's some type of Comet. This thing's stable. You can absolutely yank on it and it'll just barely ride to the right. It's almost always panning out, but it has that Comet glide still, which just makes it so good. Next up, Firebirds. This Rust Bust Firebird has been an absolute go-to for me. Any overstable shot. If you guys have watched me on coverage at all, anytime you see the pink disc flying, it's always been this Firebird. Then I lost a couple Sextons last week at OTB. This is my replacement. Oh no. Hopefully I'm still in the screen. The wind just blew it over. Okay, favorite fairway driver. I know these all might look the same, but they are not. This is the flippiest one I have in the bag right now. It's a C-Line 3-tooled FD2. Orange specifically. These things are absolutely amazing. I did just lose the green one that Gannon gave to me today. Hoping to get it back. But we got flippy, straight, and then this one actually still has some finish to the left on it. These are Woods discs, but it doesn't matter if I'm in the wide open or have a 2-foot ceiling. FD2 is probably a main choice. I have 2 Halo Thunderbirds. This one is straight to understable. I can throw it out there on a hyzer. It's going to flip and turn. This one has much more beef to it. I can hit it on an anhyzer and it'll finish to the left. It's pretty much like an FD2 for me if I needed to go a few feet further. Okay, I said that Glow MD3 was the newest in my bag, but actually it's this Roadrunner. I just lost my pre-flight number star Sidewinder that I was using for a bunch of rollers, and I'm trying to replace it with this. So far, so good. I need to get used to the feeling of this in my hand, but it has that nice fast curl. It won't go 500 feet if I don't want it to, which is always nice. Yeah, working in the Roadrunner. Hopefully that thing comes in clutch this week. I threw it a bunch out there today. Okay. My roller main sidearm disc, the Lucid Raider. It's the last of the DDs that I'm bagging, and I don't know if I'll ever not bag this as long as I can throw an open bag. This thing is absolutely unbelievable for rollers. It's super flippy, but it holds like it's an overstable disc, which is super nice. Okay. Destroyers. I have two baby blue destroyers. Going back to, if you've seen any coverage of this year, you might be confused, but I sidearm and roll this silver stamp one, and it's just an absolute bomber. It'll get out there, turn for days, and always come out. But this, Brandon Hauer gave it to me this year, B Stankin. It is just absolutely overstable. It doesn't feel very good in your hand, but it's so trustworthy, and it only goes like 450 feet, which is so useful on the Pro Tour. Okay, the last disc in my bag. I have 4 of them. It's the Halo Boss. I just put this one in. Super overstable, absolute meat hook. It'll go right a little bit, but it always finishes hard. Super trustworthy in the wind when these things might kind of want to dive to the right a little bit more. Also, this one's pretty new to the bag. Super sick USDGC Halo Boss. This one's more sidearms. I can roll it, and it will actually hold a turn for a really long time. It is not very stable at all. 172. This is one of my go-tos right now. It's a max weight Halo Boss. This one has a little bit of turn, but it always will finish hard. And then this is my most overstable Star one. It's 169 grams, factory second. Just feels great in the hand. It will always finish to the left. I didn't get to show you guys my new bag that just came in. I don't have it yet, and I wasn't going to give away the 25 discs on my Instagram, so I was going to make this video, but it is going to be green. It's a green grip bag. Shout out Dick Parker and Grip. They've been so supportive this year, making me comfortable on the course, and yeah, that's what I'm throwing.